Okay, so I'm here with the BMW e30 that I bought yesterday. It wouldn't start. Um, I bought it for like 500 bucks, straight body. But yeah, so I was working on it yesterday. You know, I checked all the fuses. Like they say, check fuse 11, 7.5. They say check these fuses right here. Everything was good. Then I pulled the starter. I tested the starter and it was good, but when I would turn the key over with the ignition, it wasn't turning right. So then I replaced the. Let me see. The ignition switch, which is right here, because it was my old one was corroded and it cranked just a little bit. I mean, I took a lot of stuff off the interior. That's why it looks like that. But it cranked a little bit. So I came back to the starter, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but this starter, there's like a starter wire right here. This one right here, it wasn't fully connected, so it wasn't like kicking the starter over fully, if that makes sense. I know that doesn't make sense, but that was my issue. Connected that and then it would turn the engine over. So, but it wouldn't start, and I was like, it's been sitting for over 10 years. So I was like, let me check the fuel pump. And here I am. I removed the rear seat. And here's the fuel. It's kind of like brownish. It's kind of hard to see. You guys won't be able to see it, but yeah. So I pulled the fuel pump out. And this is how the fuel pump's looking. Look at this shit. Man. I don't know you guys, but I've never seen one like this. So I'm gonna try to get one. See what happens. Hopefully that solves my issue. If it doesn't, I'll have to check other stuff. Check the whole fuel system. Check if I'm getting spark and all that stuff. But check out the intake, man. There was a mice living in here. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And this is like day 2, you know, me trying to get power to my fuel pump. So I'm gonna take the whole interior off, you know, taking this off right now. But a lot of this stuff is just like in there, man. Looks like it's never been taken off or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna take the floor off, trying to get see if there's any corrosion or any cuts in this wire in. Yeah, just hope for the best. Might as well clean all the rust up while I'm in here, because there's a lot of rust right here. See, look at that. Before it gets too bad to a point where it's no return, to the point of no return. But yeah, I'll get back with you guys. Still gotta take the seat off and all that. So let me mention this beforehand. If you put this back on, just like put a dab of grease inside of here so it can be easier for removal purposes. Just a thought. Alrighty, I'm done taking all the seats and like the center console that I need to take off. It was kind of tricky because I'm not watching any videos, so I just took 4 bolts off. If they're rusted like mine were, good luck. There's this for the center console. You have to take this off, and then there's 2 bolts right here. They gotta, 2 Phillips heads you gotta remove. Then from here, you're pretty sure you can just peel it back. There you can, look at that, peel it back. Don't break it like I just did right now. Carpet, pretty sure they cost, I don't think they cost a lot. I'm pretty sure they're just hard to find. You gotta remove this somehow. Mine's stuck in there. If there was one reason why I removed the carpet, this is why. Look at that rust, man. If it's not addressed now, it's just gonna punch a hole through there. So we're gonna fix that. First get it started and fix it, because I'm still getting that fuel issue. I just wanted to remove the carpet. But now that it's all removed, I can trace back all the wiring and all that stuff. I'm gonna get to that. But this has to be addressed. Never leave it like this, a vehicle. Okay, so further digging, I wasn't getting any voltage to my my wires for my fuel pump. I pulled out the ECU. I'm not sure if this is the cause. Damn near looks like a cause of a no start. Look at that. Jesus. I'm gonna pop this open. See if I can restore it. If not, I'm about to look for ECU. Hopefully I don't need one, but we'll see. Cause man, this thing's seen better days for sure. But yeah. Clean her up. I mean, I have nothing. I have no experience with any kind of soldering or any kind of nothing. But yeah, see what happens. All right, I'm in here. I just got done pumping. Tried to get the fuel pump to start, cranked over. Got the ECU connected. Nothing's happening. Yeah, I don't know what to do anymore, honestly. I ain't a professional, to say the least, but we're trying. One step at a time, one thought process at a time. I'm just gonna trace back the wires again, honestly, see if there's anything cutting it out or anything. The fuel pump under the car looks good. That fuel pump doesn't really do anything besides put fuel from this tank to that one, because it's like kind of like it's like one tank, but like right here it kind of splits up. So what that tank does is puts fuel from this tank to this tank, so this fuel pump can push it to the fuel lines. But yeah, I don't know, man. Here's my ECU cover. Okay, so to summarize, I checked fuse 11, checked relay, these two relays. Shit, I checked all of them. I checked everything, man. Everything you can think of. I checked if there's corrosion in the box, or corrosion in the fuse box. There's rust right there. It has one rust right there, and like just that. Man, I went everywhere. I went under here. I'm in the ECU there, in the fuel pump. Check all the wirings to the fuel pump. I see nothing. Like honestly, just genuinely, like man, I'm stuck. That's crazy. I mean the pump is used, old, but I don't know. I'm gonna buy a new pump, a new one. So if that doesn't work out, then it's probably the ECU, and if it's not the ECU, then I'm fucked. I'm gonna be cleaning this up though while I wait for the pump to come.